Okay, so today we are factoring. And these are the problems that you have to do on your page already. You're doing 1 through 12. I'm going to do number 2 with you, and I'm going to do number 9 with you. So here are the steps on how to do it. You're going to look at the problem, and you're going to start with the box. Okay, and the only thing that you can put inside this box is the first term, the x squared, and the last term, which is positive 10. That's the only thing you can put inside the box. On the outside, the only thing that you can fill in right now is these two, because what two things multiply and give you n squared? That's n times n is n squared. Okay, then I need two numbers. This times this has to give you positive 10. So I need factors of the number 10. So what are numbers that multiply and give you 10? So 5 times 2. 1 times 10. Okay, and those are the only two factors of 10. Nothing else multiplies and gives you 10. We don't need decimal numbers. So out of those two, okay, I need to find a sum or a difference of 11. Don't worry about the symbol yet, but I am going to have to worry about it in a little bit. So I need a sum or a difference of 11. That means which one of these two either adds or subtracts to gives you 11? The 1 and the 10. Why doesn't this work? Because 5 plus 2 gives you 7, and when you subtract 5 and 2, that gives you 3. So I don't need that one, I only need this one. So I'm going to use the 1 and the 10, and I'm going to put them here with n's, right? Because we're talking about n's here, so it's 1n and 10n. So that's where you put them. Once you find the factors, put it inside the box. Now we need to worry about the symbols. This needs to be a negative 11, not a positive 11. So how will these two numbers give me a negative 11? If both of them are negative. Negative 10 plus negative 1 in the calculator. Let's put it in the calculator. Negative 10 plus negative 1 gives you a negative 11. So they work. So then we fill in the outside. N times what gives you negative 1n? Negative 1. N times what gives you negative 10? Negative 10. And now I need you to check the last one. So use the calculator. You need to multiply negative 10 times negative 1. Does it give you a positive 10? Yes. If it doesn't, that means you picked the wrong numbers and you need to start over. Okay? So everything worked. These two gave me negative 11. So my factors, you're multiplying negative 10 times negative 1 gives you a positive 10. Make sure that you write down the factors at the very end. I don't need just the box. The box is just you showing your work. I need the factors. So my factors are n minus 10, n minus 1. Let's go ahead and do problem number 9. Okay, I need you to start with the box. The only thing that you can put inside the box is the first term and the last term. So k squared and positive 40. Okay, and you can go ahead and fill in the outside. I know that this is going to be k times k, but now I need to find factors of 40, because these two numbers have to multiply and give you positive 40. So I need factors of 40. So go ahead and pause the video and find those factors and see if you can finish this problem off without my help. So hopefully you were able to do this problem without my help, but if you weren't, let's see how you do this. So factors of 40. That means 1 times 40 gives you 40. 2 times 20 gives you 40. 4 times 10 gives you 40. 5 times 8 gives you 40. And those are the only factors. Okay? Which one of these gives you a sum or a difference of 13? That means when you add or subtract them out of all of these, the only one that gives you a sum or difference of 13 is 5 and 8. When you add 5 and 8, it gives you 13. 5k, 8k. But I need it to give me a negative 13. So both of these have to be negative. Okay, put it in the calculator. Negative 8 plus negative 5 should give you negative 13. And when you multiply them, right, this is a negative 5 and this is a negative 8. When you multiply negative 8 times negative 5 should give you a positive 40. Okay, so my factors are k minus 8 and k minus 5. And the order doesn't matter. You could have said k minus 5 first and k minus 8 second.